like that. And then... up. That should be good. Let's find out. Looks good to me. Does it sound good on... Actually, no, it's not. It's just a little bit short here. There we go. Do we have audio coming through clear and loud? Hello? Test.
Hello?
Yes, there we do. Indeed. Hello, people of the internet. I am Solar Dragon, or rather, it's me, Solar Dragon, back with more Fate Grand Order. Please forgive me, I do feel a little bit tired. Did not have the most restful sleep last night. I don't remember what exactly, but something woke me up at 5 in the morning, and I could not fall asleep afterwards, so... Not the most rested right now, but it's fine, because right now, it's time for some more Fate Grand Order with the Tamlin Cup. So, the event... Nope, not Singularity Repair. That's not what I wanted. Hey, Bjorn, welcome to the stream. Happy things. So I didn't want the Singularity Repair. I wanted the event info on the Chaldea Tamlin Cup, the next generation's triumphant return with the new limited-time 5-star servant, Britomart. Never heard of ya, Britomart. A lone knight tasked with serving a certain queen arrived in Chaldea, but the queen no longer had a kingdom to rule. I have not even started the event yet, to be honest. Not even started it. So I'm starting it today. I'm sure I'll be fine, though. I've got, like, plenty of time. The queen no longer had a kingdom to rule, and so had no use for new retainers. And so the knight's ambitions went unfulfilled, which is where it should have ended. Interesting, that knight doesn't look like the sort to give up once they've made up their mind. Fine, they seem like a good plaything worth a break. I mean, testing. They'll have to prove their worth in a physical trials, not just tests of mind and spirit. And so like that, with Baobon Sith's childlikely, a secret training ground, the Athletic Zone was born in Chaldea's simulator. Oh, you mean the first set of quests? Yeah, that's unfortunately inevitable. I missed the easy mode quests, but I want to do it all authentically live on stream. To prove their skill and become an expedition Tamlin in service to Her Majesty, the knight leaps into competition in which heroes from all over the world vie to complete the Athletic Zone obstacle course. The first ever Tamlin Cup is about to begin. I don't have Spishtar, sadly. Ripperoni. I'm sure I'll figure out something. I've got lambda looping capabilities after all. So the limited event Chaldea Tamlin Cup, the next generation's triumphant return, is here. A great obstacle course built in the collective style of Chaldea's three strictest teachers and fairies has come to Chaldea. I do have Castoria. I do not believe Zufu is leveled up yet, though. Be first among the heroes to overcome this brutal, near impossible obstacle course. You have to have completed Avalon LaFay. But if you have, so yeah, you need to beat Avalon LaFay in order to participate. But if you've at least cleared Singularity F, you can do some stuff. Like, what the heck? Oh, it's okay, so the main quest is restricted to being pretty much up to date with the story, but you can still participate in the event from just starting the game. That's hilarious. So free quests will be switched out at intervals. Exhibition quests will be released on a daily schedule. You get Cernunnos plushes from the Athletic Zone number Bib Roulette for the command codes and other rewards. Exhibition quests where continues is not possible are the high difficulties. The quest will have 7 levels of difficulties. Oh, you haven't beaten the Lost Belt 6 yet? Dang! Well, you better hurry up, because we're getting Lost Belt number 7 here soon. This December will be Lost Belt 7. So... yeah, Second obstacle is currently up. The first obstacle already done and dusted. So we're at the second obstacle, and we'll have exhibition quests unlocked. We should have most of them unlocked, but I'm not probably going to do all of them today. And of course, it is a lotto event. Oh, when Halloween just started, you had only just beaten Lost Belt 2. Dang. You got NP Ellie. Hey, there you go. Not bad. Ellie is a great little servant. She'd be great. You can spin the roulette 100 times once you have done 10 boxes. And it's generally otherwise just a standard lotto event. But the CEs! It looks like Castoria and Gudiko. Castoria CE, Gudiko CE, yay! So the 5-star CE, Count and Stretch. Apply Guts for 1 time, increase Arts by 8, and Attack Strength by 100%. The other 5-star CE, Commentator of Flowers. I see Memelin, I see, Taigong Wang, and everybody else is too small to really tell. Hey, Viper, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Yes, I am indeed behind. I am indeed behind. Increase NP gain by 15 and NP strength by 5. 3 crit stars per turn, and Athletic Zone Bib drop increases. So that is the tickets. Command rewards, Lady Justice. Grave crit star by 100% and 2 stars. Dragon Claws, like the Lake's Light. Crit strength by 10 and 2. That's not bad, actually. That is not a bad command code. And the Heal Princess, 100 HP, absorb 100 HP, inflict curse when attacking with the engraved card. Okay. And there's various medals. If that was MASH, I would be fine with the Smart Paper Wall phone. I know what I'm saying here. The Smart Paper Wall phone. I would be fine with the Smart Paper Wall phone here if it was MASH, but not for Britomart, I guess, because I don't know anything about this Britomart. But we can now claim our various stuffs here from last week. And then we will go from there. I'm trying to debate if I want to do any rolls here. I honestly don't remember what my quartz count is. Okay, it's 304 quartz. Is that worth trying, like, 1 roll or so, maybe? Huh. Trying to think. Why is Dante's on pickup? That's probably something. Also, it looks like there's even more CEs back there that weren't on the list. Interesting. I'm gonna use some tickets here. I think we'll start with some tickets. No. I'll be able to figure it out on my own. Besides, I have Lambda. Lambda is a looping goddess. Hey, we got our first new CE featuring Orion, Ivan, and Alexander. As well as somebody else there in the background. I can't really tell. I don't remember his name, but he's like the robotic archer back there in the back left. But we'll lock it. Muscle Bullet. Bust your card crit strength by 25%, and the Morgan Bronze Medals. The lava's heat scorches the body. From what... Did I clear what shop? Because, again, I haven't even started the event yet. I haven't even done the basic quests. I missed the complete first set, essentially. Because I waited until today to actually start the event. The lava's heat scorches the body. The noxious fumes of the swamp leave the head tingling and numb. The obstacles ahead offer no respite, and the summit seems an eternity away. Oh, of everything relevant, yes. I have done my monthlies. Yet the challengers pour every ounce of strength into their limbs as they run toward the summit. Each believes their well-trained muscles and relentless fighting spirit will help them carry on. Cool. Another ticket. Nothing! Excuse me. Another. Nothing! If it does not sparkle, I'm not going to sit through the full animation here. Ushi! Ku! I might throw an 11 spin or 2 at this. I don't know. Just because I don't know if there's anything, I mean, I'm going into Lost Felt 7 blind, so I don't know if there is going to be any servants I'm going to want to roll. And if there is, well, I'm going to have to hope that I get some stuff from Christmas in order to afford rolling. I think I've got an Amazon gift card or something somewhere around here that I haven't used. So I could use that. Oh gosh, I just saw how close my CEs were to capacity. I'm a slacker on burning through my CEs. A 5-star Apex. That is a sick looking CE. That is Morgan in her peak. 8% buster effectiveness, starting charge of 40%, and a 2 levels NP charge. Okay. It is time the challengers shall prove their strength and reach the top before anyone else. Now come, head to the apex, where the queen awaits. Okay, before I do any more, I should... not this one. Oh, this is my actual friend's dub. I thought that was seeing who was requesting, but yeah. If I go here, I pretty much got everything I need. CEs. We don't need all these low rarity Cs. There's a lot less low rarity CEs than I thought. A lot less. Good gracious, how many CEs have I been sitting on? I'm a slacker. Oh god, I am such a slacker. Some of these CEs are ancient. And I'm just sitting on them. That should be fine. That should be fine. I'll note to self, clear out my CEs here. But 11 spin go. I'm gonna let this one ride out. So we've gotten one of the 3-star CEs, one of the 4-star CEs, or one of the 5-star CEs rather. I would certainly not mind more of the 5-star CEs, because I imagine that's going to be a bit of a harder roll to get. And I'm sure I'll get more of the 3-star CEs with time. But for shop completion, probably want at least +3 before any friend support bonuses. That tends to be a nice little spot to be at, is +3. Okay, so that's +2 on the bronze medals. Never mind, that's +3 on the bronze medals. Okay, so we got all the bronze CEs that we need. Now I need some gold and I need some silver. Come on, game. You can do it. I believe. Answer. Actually, I don't even know what class Britomart is. Huh. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be hyped for if I see a golden card with no rainbow sparkles. Hey, there's the 4-star CE Road to Stardom. Featuring Penthesilea, Astray, and it looked like Quetz was in there as well. She's a Lancer. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. There's been a lot of... Has there... No, there hasn't been a lot of Lancers lately. I don't know. I'm tired. That's my excuse right now for my brain being a little bit fuzzy. I'm tired. Been studying all day for a test I've got Wednesday. Alright, but we got the 4-star CE, so 4 stars at a +1, 5 stars at +1, and 3 star is at +3. So Road to Stardom. Looks like I was right. It is Penth, it is Astray, and it is Quetz in there. We have gained 10 stars when entering the field for the first time, a 3% arts boost, and a 5% critical strength. Radiological patient care. It's a test I have to do to get re-entry back into the program. I already passed, like, the whole course a year ago, but because it's been so long, in order to get back into the program, I need to pass it again. Yeah. Keep climbing to the highest of heights. Grasp your destiny with your own hands. It's only natural to stand above others, whether as a fighter or an educator. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just a lot of the material is dull. Like, I do have the book that I'm reading, but there's also lectures to listen to, and lectures just dull, man. Listening to lectures for, like, 5 hours straight. Train manager in training. Nice. But we did a tap skip on this one. Another 4-star CE. That's good, that's good. So you're a train manager in training. Are you going to train a train manager that is also in training one day? Okay, we're going to do some... no, I don't want to burn any tickets just yet. Skip. Conductor. Gotcha. Hey, another 5-star CE. I'll take that. 2 of the 5s, 2 of the 4s, 3 of the 3s. That's not bad, that's not bad. Volman Hydrangum. I can never pronounce that. Servant. Okay, who are we getting? Saber! Rama! The one that's not even on Rate Up! Oh, Rama. You're not even on Rate Up. Why are you spooking me? Why, Rama? Why? Stop. Get some help. Your Sita is in another castle. I'm gonna do another tap skip on this one. And then I think one more summon that will let it play out in full, and then we will get to the event properly. Okay, that is another 4-star CE. That's good. So that's 3 3s, 3 4s, 2 5s. That is 3 3s, 4 4s, 2 5s. Nice. And that was a not minimum, but not the greatest either. Alright. And we'll do one more 11 spin. We're gonna let it roll this time. Just see what it gets. One spin at a time. I mean, we have essentially gotten everything from this. I have no particular attachment to getting Britomart or not. So we'll just wait and see, No, the Servant, Bazaka, Darius. That's 2. CE. That's another 4-star CE. Okay. So that's 5 of the 4-star CEs. We can technically max limit break one of them. Another of the 3-star CEs. Okay. Game's being a little bit nice. Okay, that's another of the 3-star CEs. So we can now max limit break both the 4 and the 3-star CE. Another of the 5-star CEs. Alright. This is looking like it is a very nice little roll on this final one. Very, very nice. I think that farming the shop currency should be relatively easy. at this point. Assassin. Also, at least it's not a mineral for the last spin as well. That's always good. Minerals suck when you get them. Art of Death. I don't even know who that character is off the top of my head. This is the penultimate roll if my count is correct. Which makes this very next one the final spin. CE. Phantasmal Species. Alright, now was I right? Was I counting good? I was counting goodly. Nice. Alright. Cool. That was not a bad roll. We didn't get Britomart, but that's okay for now. We got plenty of others. Plenty of CEs. Not even Shangju. I think he's already in my Chaldea. In fact, let me actually check. Trying to think. So this will probably be the quickest way to tell. She is... Is she a 2-star or a 1-star, Zufu? 3 or 2? Okay, I don't think Zufu is leveled, actually. Nope, Zufu is not leveled up. She is at level 1. So that's unfortunate. Let's burn the excess here. Romley, you're already NP5 in my Chaldea, so I don't know why you keep spooping me. It's not like I need rare prisms or anything. Yeah, I guess so. The thing is I have Castoria. I already have a Castoria, so it's kind of like, do I need a free-to-play Castoria? Probably not. Whenever you're trying to use Zufu, you don't need them. So, we're going to start the event now. Section 1. I want to be an expedition. Tamlin. We'll form our party before the battle begins. A stargazer fortress? Observatory is more like it, really, but whatever we call it, it is humanity's last bastion. It is the front line of humanity's battle for survival. Heroes from all walks of life assemble there. Quite the opportunity, that. I'd take it if I were in your sabatons. I don't know what that word means. Some of the fiercer warriors there are bound to live up to your standards. Alright, one more thing. And I'm sure this'll really interest you. I see. What will really interest the mysterious figure who is totally unknown later? Warning. Warning. Intruder alert. Magical energy signal detected in the underground dock. Initiating lockdown. All personnel near the dock, please evacuate immediately. So this clearly takes place before Tunguska. So this is the Stargazer's fortress. Didn't you hear the order to evacuate? What are you still doing here? I'm technically the master, so I kind of have to be here. Yeah, I can't leave until I know what you came for. You know, that is, I'm gonna just say now, that is very bad security protocol. We are in Chaldea's home base. There are servants wandering every which way. The Master of Chaldea does not need to be on the front lines when we are at home base and there is an army of servants that could be at the front lines. Master, a commander of heroic spirits. So you would stand in my way? Interesting. Very well, then. Stop me, if you can. The intruder's magical energy levels are spiking. Please be careful, Senpai. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we are up against a Lancer. Bum 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 bum. We should probably clear out all of the parties that were left over from Ellie's event. Got a lot of parties from Ellie's event, though, to be fair. And Party 4 is going to be the one we use. Alright, so let's just go with a bit of a double Castoria action here. In the front, with a side dish of... Where are they? I think they're still Bond 5. Yeah, the Dioscuri in the lead with a K-scope, because why not? I don't think we're going to need much beyond this, so who's in need of some bonding? Nobody's in need of it. Hey, Mordred, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? Oh man, that's a sick design. That is a really sick looking design. Hey, congrats on getting Morgan. She is a pretty damn solid servant. Boop. Bop. Beep. Bop, boop, bop. You got an NP3 Jackwell rolling for Morgan. Ironic. There's a Musashi buff coming soon. I honestly didn't know, mainly because I don't have Musashi, and I'm intentionally keeping myself dark onto the future of the game. Like, I've said it before, I don't know who the upcoming servants are. Intentionally so. Alright, Dioscuri should have this. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I don't know why I put the 80% crit chance in the middle rather than at the end. I blame... But it doesn't matter. Because we got it. Ooh, Gil and Enkidu buff. Nice. That'll be nice. I have both Gil and Enkidu, and Gil is one of my faves. Alright. That was Arrow 1 done. Nice and easy. Yeah, they always pull out something wild for Thanksgiving. Always. You're strong. My spear was no match for you. You know, the way they're making it sound is almost like we personally fought with this armored knight. Looked like a sword to me, but sure. I see. The front line for humanity's survival. It seems the mage spoke true. At least they seem to be done pointing their spear at you, Senpai. I apologize for my brash manner. I'm afraid my actions were hasty. I assure you, I am not your enemy. I came here to see High Queen Morgan. Morgan, eh? That's right. I am Tamlin Britomart. Never heard of you. I am the daughter of Britomart the First. She once adventured at King Arthur's side in his youth. And I am Britomart the Second. I am a Tamlin sworn to Gloriana, Queen of the Land of Fairies. I heard a rumor in Paradise that I could find Morgan, High Queen of the Fairies, here in the Stargazer's Fortress. Ooh. That is really good. That is a solid Gil buff. And so I came here to see for myself if there was any truth to this rumor. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. I mean, you know, he is the strongest servant per canon lore. Per canon lore, Gil is the strongest. Excuse me, but... Are you okay, Bredamart? Would you like some water? Maybe you prefer tea? Hot or cold? Take your pick. Thank you, but I'm alright. Forgive me, this armor is just very stuffy. So I sometimes find myself running out of breath if I talk for very long. I'm just making the meme more drip because it was always said that Gil was the strongest of all servants. That in the old days before FGO came out, Nasu said canonically Gil is the strongest of them all. So Enkidu's is a skill 3 buff. 10k heals, he gets a 50%. He gets a battery, damn. Why you dead, Viper? Why you dead? Part of the intrusion, I sensed an unusual magical energy presence in the area. No problem, Morgan. Is there a problem here? Morgan! You are unharmed, I see. Little wonder as I see Mash is here with you. Now, where's this intruder who did battle with you, Mass? High Queen Morgan. You must be her. I knew it. You're just as beautiful as Mother said. Well, if you have the Atlas Institute CE, it's only an 8-turn cooldown. That noble aura, that abundance of magical energy, you are undoubtedly every bit the equal of Her Majesty, Queen Gloriana. You are without a doubt a true fairy queen. I am so touched. You took a sip of Red Bull at 4 AM because you had nothing to drink. Just Red Bull, like, super effective on you, Viper? Because, good gracious, like, depending on your time zone, 4 AM could have been... Oh, you were falling asleep at 3 PM today. Gotcha. Still, that's impressive that it lasted for so long. You okay talking this much, Miss Bredamart? Good point, Senpai. Back in the docks, she wound up out of breath after speaking for just a few minutes. Yeah, she's not doing great. Hey, now might be the time to take off that helmet before you suffocate. I'm sorry, it's so stuffy. Forgive me, I need a moment to catch my breath. I see, you are not, it would seem, an assassin sent to kill Master. Bredamart, was it? What does a Tamlin of proper human history want with Chaldea? Of course, forgive me, High Queen Morgan. I'm indeed a loyal knight to Her Majesty Gloriana, but you see, right now I'm something of a squire in training. So unusual as it is, I must ask a favor of you. I would ask you to do me the honor of appointing me your Expedition Tamlin. Expedition Tamlin? Ideally, I would love to join your royal guard, but that would be far too presumptuous, so instead I ask that you make me your Expedition Tamlin. An Expedition Tamlin. Perhaps the Fey Queen of proper human history would have use for such a knight, but I do not. I no longer have a nation to call my own. That's weird. But yeah, I mean, I've honestly been close to falling asleep myself all day. Went to bed at 12:30 AM last night. Had some kind of nightmare that I cannot recall. Woke up at like 5 AM and just have not been able to sleep. I did not fall asleep afterwards. And I haven't been able to sleep all day because I've been studying all day. Your Majesty, I'm not your queen. If I were to grant your request and appoint you my Expedition Tamlin, I'd be doing Gloriana a grave disservice. Enough of this, Bredamart. Ooh. Bredamart. Not gonna happen, unfortunately, Viper. Well, fortunately, rather. It's a readmission test, so that means I have to take it under supervision in the testing center of the school. and I'm going to be the only one there. So, it's not a hard subject, it's just something that I thought I wasn't going to have to test out of. So, yeah. And it's like a full semester's worth of material I have to cram into myself. Though it's mainly a reminder, because a lot of it's common sense stuff as well. I cannot, High Queen Morgan. According to the man from Paradise, you already command Tamlin who have inherited their names from their predecessors, just like I have. Is there anything Merlin didn't tell her? Damn that meddling pest of an incubus. If only he and that accursed worm had done me the favor of destroying each other. But marked with one notable exception, my Tamlin are all very hard workers. But they are still quite a long ways from the sort of knight you envision. With all due respect, Your Majesty, those Tamlin are my seniors. There is surely much I can learn from them. I do have common sense, though. That's in fact one of the things I need to have for my exam. That is one of the terms that I need to study, is what common sense and what critical thinking is. As I also need to know what a stressor is, what a hassle is, and stuff like that. Some of the stuff is very easy that I need to know, but some of the stuff is just like... And that's all I wish. Oh my gosh. I want to learn. I want to learn what it means to inherit a name with history. What it means to be a Tamlin serving the Queen. So please, please, Your Majesty. Enough of this. I've already given you an answer. Common sense is not so common. Wait, Mother, I mean, Your Majesty, please, allow me to handle this. Are you hanging out on the other side of the door, Baobon? I just happened by and pressed my ear to the door so I could overhear the conversation. Ah, High Queen Morgan. Seeing your generosity in listening to this, nobody has renewed my loyalty to you all over again. But don't you think you're being a little too nice? You really need to be as cold and direct as you can with people or fairies like this. Trust me. This one is as thick as Barghest and as impudent as Melusine. I can practically smell it. Once these bull-headed types make up their mind, they won't change it unless they're forced to. You know what I'm talking about, right, Soul? Which is why we need to make them understand through more visceral means. I have an idea, Mother. Why don't we give that a shot? That, What are you two talking about? I've been keeping this from you. I feel like most servants keep things from me, though. But I cannot do so any longer. It seems it's finally time to come clean. Now, what was it called again? Pardon yawn. Gilfest? Nerofest? I suppose it doesn't matter. The point is, those are the sorts of occasions I mean. I suspected such a fest may one day return, and thought it may be prudent to look into proper human history's atmosphere, or other commonalities in preparation. Well, I mean, Morgan's not on the waifu list. Like, she's not ranked in the waifu category. I can't remember where I ranked her right now, though. My head is sleepy. And so, with the help of a few collaborators, I've been building something in this simulator. Just how big is the simulator? It's Ninja Warrior! We're playing Ninja Warrior! Woo! Well, I mean, she can call herself that all she wants. I mean, I can call myself the Emperor of the Earth, and that doesn't make it true. And here it is. What's all this? You seem surprised, Master. This is a training facility for Chaldea's heroic spirits. What do we name it again? I think we came up with a rather good one. The Diabolical Crime Chamber, or to put it more nicely, the Athletic Zone, Mother. Yes, that's it. Da Vinci just has a smile. Diabolical Crime Chamber? Why would you call it that? Alright, that may be my fault. You know what classic shonen battle manga with the ki-blasting martial arts and dragon orbs? Okay. Well, I might have lent my copies to one of the Oh, Blackbeard, who did you introduce to Dragon Ball? Which one? Oh, I gotta guess. Who? I don't know. I feel like it might be Melusine. I feel like Melusine might be the one that's into Dragon Ball. Well, you know, we never had any. It was Barghest! And Barghest gave him to Morgan! Oh no! Oh, that's great. Yes, go Blackbeard, go. Turn the Tam Lin into anime lovers. Do it. You have my permission. Barghest into... I mean, I can see Barghest enjoying Dragon Ball, actually. You know, she always idolized heroes. She always idolized the various Knights of the Round Table. I could definitely see Barghest idolizing Goku. Oh, that's great. Hey, old school shonen battle manga is hardcore, and that one's a classic for a reason. I always thought the early training and tournament arcs were some of the best in the series. So he's talking so he definitely, well, he's strong, and he overcomes a beast inside of him. You know, I can definitely see a little bit of how Barghest might be drawn to Goku, given that Goku literally killed his grandpa. You know, I can definitely see why Barghest might look up to Goku. Because both of them killed those that they loved with the beast inside of them. And Goku, you know, he had a bit of an easier way out of the whole beast inside. But, I mean, I don't think Barghest has a tail we can cut off. So, yeah. But he's talking like OG Dragon Ball. Good gracious. I haven't watched that in ages. I can only remember like bits and pieces of the plot for OG Dragon Ball. Damn. There's nothing like seeing characters you love unveil new and improved skills in the heat of friendly competition. Yes, exactly. Hard work, friendship, victory, matchups, romance, surprise turnabouts. Those books had all those things and more. The only romance in the original Dragon Ball was Goku and Chi-Chi. So she must have gotten Dragon Ball Z as well, then. Actually, was the original Dragon Ball manga... Did they even... I don't even know if Dragon Ball Z was a separate manga continuation of Dragon Ball. I really don't. It might not have been. I simply couldn't put them down until I'd finished them all. So that's how it happened. You couldn't put them down? Sounds more like a curse to me. Whatever. I'd never read anything so lowbrow as manga anyway. But I did like the idea of going through hardcore training, and since we're talking about heroic spirits, I knew it'd have to be really, really intense. So I took a look at some of the training courses in our library and made some lethal improvements. Instead of water, we've got lava. Instead of big soft hammers, we've got giant scythes. The swampy areas, toxic. Whoa, they've got lava and giant scythes, and you've even got magical energy traps too. Oh yes, very nice. Even in a simulator, this is clearly not going to be a walk in the park. Servants could even virtually die. You said it. It looks like Caldea's 3 strictest teachers put this course together with the help from literally inhuman fairies. Which certainly explains all the deadly obstacles for contestants to navigate. Haha, so that's how this happened. Fascinating! This is going to be an obstacle course for the ages. That's for sure. I think even heroic spirits are going to have a hard time with this one. Spectators won't want to miss a second of the action. I can already tell that providing the color commentary is going to be a big responsibility. I feel the same way, since I'll be providing the play-by-play. I see, so by positioning yourselves as commentators, you casually avoid competing. Very clever indeed, I expect nothing less. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. No comment. Alright, that's quite enough of that. Now, if I might direct your attentions over here. I mean, you know, like the foam mallets, I'm sure. Haven't you ever watched Ninja Warrior or Wipeout? Man, I always wished that Ninja Warrior continued to be aired in the US of A. I don't even know if it's still ongoing or not. But it was always fun to watch Ninja Warrior. I remember watching it on G4 TV, I think is what it was on originally. I remember watching Ninja Warrior. Those were the days. I should have known Chaldea would rise to the challenge. We already have a great number of fearless contestants ready to try their hands at this course's deadly obstacles. What's this then? Some kind of training facility? Dunno, looks like it'd be a solid way to kill some time. Hell yeah. Now I see. So you gotta get past all those tricky obstacles. And try to get first place, huh? Looks like fun. So it does. And going up against a guy like you sounds even more fun. I think I'll give this everything I've got. Knights of the Round. An obstacle course. Oh, what a pain. You know what? I'm just gonna clear into anyone who looks like they might get in our way. Stop that, Mordred. Violence can't always be our first solution. Gareth? Wait. Mordred is right for once. But, Brother Gawain, what are you saying? Do you see this signpost with the course rules? The goal of this athletic course is to compete with other teams and be the first to reach the goal. So as you can see, it is also a race to when we must be the first to reach the goal. It also specifies that any and all attempts to obstruct other teams are permitted. Really, then it's okay to brawl with the other contestants. No, now that I can get behind makes it real simple. So all I gotta do is sucker clear the rest of the chumps. No, Mordred, it does not matter how simple or complicated. That's the wrong word used there. Developers, if you're listening in, you use the wrong word here. Because the sentence, it doesn't matter how simple of complicated the rules might be. It should be, it doesn't matter how simple or complicated the rules may be. I mean, I get it. F and R are right next to one another on the keyboard. But quality control, developers, quality control. A knight must always be chivalrous. So if you wish to use your Clarence, you should do so fair and square. No surprise attacks. Sir Percival is exactly right, Mordred. Goddamn pain in the ass. Use Clarence fair and square, huh? That's right. As long as one announces oneself before attacking, they have sufficient chivalrous. They have been sufficiently chivalrous. Ugh. That's a tongue twister. I heard the winners get a great prize. The young outlaws will be the ones to get the prize. Excuse me. It's interesting that Elisa is already in an event, even though she literally just had one. Which means we'll just have to win, won't we? Let's all cheer now for our inevitable victory. Woo! Someone praise me! Right on. Wonder what this great prize is anyway. It's always fun to poke out the little holes. You hear that, Tametomo? Boss Tawara? Looks like we can get our hands on something real golden. Minamoto no Tametomo, that's the name of this guy. Tametomo. Understood. Requesting authorization for all weapon systems. Granted. Hell yeah. Nice to see you fired up, Tametomo. Just be careful not to go overboard, alright? If you two get carried away, people could die. You sure you should be talking on that score? Baffling. Well, would you look at that? What an incredible assortment of powerful, heroic spirits. And it seems a number of them had been drawn by the rumors of an incredible prize on offer. What can you tell us about that, Lady Avalon?
Thanks, Saigong Wang. This is Lady Avalon, everyone's favorite little sister. And I'm hearing word that the team which takes first will receive no less prize than a Holy Grail. Of course, that's just a rumor.
A Holy Grail, you say? My, that is quite the prize. I am so getting Wipeout vibes from this. Like, it is Ninja Warrior brutality, but I don't think they had an on-the-ground reporter or commentators like Wipeout did. Did the JP server actually go like a mix with the commentary and everything? That is hilarious. Who are you two talking to? Should I be playing along with this? No, that's alright. On a different subject, I've also heard rumors that the winners will receive land. This seems to have been spurred a number of royal servants to take part as well. Just look over there. Where are they getting the land to give away? Your Majesty, Your Imperial Majesty Charlemagne, we, your loyal paladins, are ready to fight by your side. Except for Stolfo, I'm afraid he ran off somewhere. So, business as usual, then. Well, that's fine. We'll just have to win that new land ourselves. A Chaldea fiefdom for the Kingdom of Franks, huh? I'm not all that interested in expanding my territory, but pitting our skills against heroes of myth and legend, now that sounds awesome. Let's do it. Yes, my king. Go. An emulator. Rebellion! We shall crush every obstacle which oppresses our progress. The finest act of rebellion. Oh, the simulator. Simulator. Gotcha. Though, again, it's weird. How big is the simulator again? Like, is it just like a pocket dimension at this point that can be whatever the heck they want it to be? For as many different people as they want? Alright, some new land was up for grabs. New land? Between your private room and your territory in the simulator, do you really need more? Good gracious, how big is the inside of the simulator? Maeve already has territory? Gosh, the simulator is something wild, isn't it? Also, since Chaldea and the Wandering Sea are the last surviving remnants of civilization on the planet, you already control a pretty substantial percent of the civilized world. That won't do it all. Being magnanimous is lovely, but that doesn't mean you want to pass up on new opportunities. Think about it, new territory, in these conditions. That may as well be an innocent, good-looking brave waiting for me with stars in their eyes. Is she throwing herself at me? Well, how could I still call myself a gentleman if I refused? What am I even doing here? Yeah, I was gonna say, Castoria, you know that's not knock, right? Just look at all those royal heroic spirits. Some of these are the faces you'd expect to see here. But what was Lady Castoria doing with the Celts? Great question, Taigong Wang. I'd guess Queen Maeve dragged her here. She was probably so flustered she couldn't think of a way to refuse. That does sound likely. Well, look there, another combination I'd never have thought to see. Rumor has it that the winner of this course will be rewarded with a wholly new kind of magecraft. I wonder if it's true. It may just be a rumor, but if it's actually true, well, I can't possibly pass this chance up. Don't you agree? Not really. I don't have any particular interest in modern magecraft anyway. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Chaldea is only so big, there can't be an infinite amount of rooms. Though at that point, you know, how do we know that all of Chaldea is not just a simulator itself? And it's a simulator inside of a simulator. But it does just sort of lend to my theory that I've had long withstanding that Chaldea will somehow, someway, become the throne of heroes. But think about it, Great Pharaoh Nitocris. Okay. If it is something wholly new, something based on magecraft principles we could never have even conceived of, wouldn't that just be wonderful, Matama? Magecraft, unlike ancient Egyptian magecraft, or clock tower magecraft, or thought spells. Would it be unlike runes, too? Of course it would. Well, yes, that sounds maybe a little intriguing. In itself, I knew you would understand, Pharaoh Nitocris. After all, you're the Queen of Heavens and the ruler beloved by the gods of the underworld.
Alright, if we're gonna do this, but then we're in it to win it. You know I'm not a caster or anything, right? Porcore, why did you bring me here? You're one of the Knights Templar, right? So of course you want to know all about the secret rituals. Now let's go. They have rooms, they just refuse to use them and live inside the simulator. Yeah. Again, Chaldea is going to be the throne of heroes, somehow, some way. I ain't been this round ago in a long time. Saber Katsushika Katsushika Hokusai is here and ready to rock. When I'm done, I'll finally get to be a real fairy. Holy Grail, Schmoly Grail, it don't matter. I ain't resting until it's in my hot little hands. Oh, normal Oi is annoyed by her younger self. Oi, that slender rowdy woman over there is the splitting image of you. I know, Omi-chan, but please, just for now, don't ask me about her. Swordmaster, Swordsing, who cares about them? Chaldea's got actual sages now, or at least folk who are damn close. Forget the Holy Grail, I'm gonna show these sages what I can do and get myself an invitation to the Kunlun Mountains. I see, so she's you too, but I don't see what you need to be so ashamed of. No, another word, please, I'm begging ya. Oh, oi. I'm sure she and Emiya would get along great about hating their younger selves. I'm glad to see Hokusai is still in good spirits. It sounds like she's in this to win. That may mean we need to end up as opponents. Then we'll need to stay sharp, Lord Siegfried. Indeed. In more ways than one in our case. Their wives! I wonder what they're talking about. Who knows, probably something about the obstacle course. We're both here. Why don't we try our hands as well? I'm sorry. We can wait until Sigurd and Siegfried have gotten pretty far along, then jump out and mess them up. Doesn't that sound like fun? Good gracious, that is a perfect representation of what boys talk about, what girls talk about. Oh, gosh. Oh my, would you look at that? Do you think those are all real scythes? They look like they could cut you right in half. Well, not you, Trask. You'd be fine, right?
Oh yeah, technically I'm a dragonkin after all.
I know it. Okay, then I'll be counting on you out there. For now, I have to go along and make sure nothing happens to them.
How many servants have younger selves in Chaldea at this point? Well, I think that while Emiya just straight up hates, Oi is more embarrassed at her younger self. Like, Mordred, imagine if a teenage version of you suddenly appeared and started interacting with all of your friends. Would you honestly not want them to just shut up? It looks like Martha's teaming up with her little sister. Yes, so how about you and I have our own little carnival too? What is this? Are you attempting to recruit me to your cause? But of course, tonight you and I will dance through the air and make a beautiful Feliz Navidad. Oh no. No thank you. I do not dance. Ask another servant. Un momento, por favor. Your arms would be perfect for this. I was about to say, you use the B word around Penth. Hey, it's a mom and her daughters. Look at that. Yaskayas. I think they call that a playground these days. And if it's attracting heroes from all walks of life, it must be the one everyone can enjoy. Let's go play on it ourselves. This is gonna be fun. Nikitch, I'm not really sure how to tell you this, but that's obviously... Hold on, Lightning. Don't you think it'd be easy for us to handle some murderous, overground playground equipment designed by a bunch of fairies and Celtic heroic spirits? Oh, good point. Then why don't we... Don't you girls worry, I'll protect you both no matter what. I can do that. Your teenage self would be embarrassed by your current self. Interesting. My goodness, what amazing variety of contestants. We have some heroic spirits who are just here to watch, while others are raring to go face the challenges ahead. What a testament to the diversity of Chaldea's servant population. How utterly intriguing. Do you? I could have sworn I just saw you locked in a 1,000-yard stare. Now then, who could that be? We seem to be getting all kinds of unexpected contestants today. Good gracious, this prologue is long. Maffy and Phantom. And Babbage. on team? That's an interesting score. Oh, Ty. Okay. Can't that team do something about all the smoke they're giving off? Where'd all that come from all of a sudden? Oh, damn, my hand slipped. Now the spell's ruined. We'll just have to start over. Damn it, I was all set to visit Lady U once I finished setting this up. This is gonna take forever. Fine, then I'll just have to make these spells extra nasty. Excuse me. These heroic spirits are members of the event staff. I see, and they made the obstacle course of their own. A truly killer one filled with Eastern spells. They say it'll make your hair stand on end when you see what's in store. This has been Lady Avalon. I see they really aren't messing around. Indeed, I helped out with that spell, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot you're on the obstacle course staff, too. As to the group who coordinated the whole course, that would be us. Morgan asked us to create this course some time ago. We've been working on it ever since. Okay, 2 of the 3 of these are scary. Incidentally. Scotty! I also had Scotty from Scandinavia help us. She said she wished to atone for summer. Kichi and Skaha. Those 2 are terrifying combat instructors. I see. She both is and is not me. In effect, she's almost like a younger sister. And as her elder sister, I must ensure she takes responsibility for her mistakes. Right. You definitely did a good deed there. But enough of that. Left to their own devices, the fairy's design would have been mean-spirited. With our aid, it is a proper training ground. Indeed, but now we have the ultimate tough but fair obstacle course. Kata. This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah, I mean, she can be cruel, but she's not really a physical cruel person. She's more mentally. Fair. Well, that remains to be seen, but I certainly vouch for it being tough. But hey, this is the simulator, and all of our participants are heroic spirits. With 2 fallbacks like that, I don't think we have anything to worry about. You are hearing me, right, Soul? You too, new Tamlin. Don't take my word for it. Come down here and try it yourself. Yeah, this escalated quick. Seems there are quite a few servants set on trying this obstacle course. And that means, Sir Britomart, your competition will be heroes from across time and from all around the world. That's okay, take it easy there. This must be what they call a challenge. A challenge! You know, if they did not spoil what Britomart looked like before this would be a much bigger shock. A challenge! That is a fierce expression on her. I love it. I welcome it. Hell, I practically eat it for breakfast. I, Britomart, 2nd generation Tamlin, am ready to the rise to the challenge. She's got a nice fierce expression on her. And no battles for this 2nd arrow. So, I wonder if this is going to be... After this, there's not going to be any story until the actual end of the event sort of time. Because that feels like how it tends to go with these. You are a Okay, we knew that. Let's be honest here. Multiple times, Britomart, while still armored, was addressed as a she. Why are we surprised in character? Skahab will make it ridiculous to be her standards. Reigns wants them to suffer. So they work together really well. That's right. I usually wear all that heavy armor for defense, but also as a form of resistance training. But I got so worked about this challenge. Yeah, I ended up casting it off in my excitement. I hope you can forgive me. Well, if the enthusiasm is any indication, Britomart is certainly her mother's daughter. Incidentally, as long as you've come to know it through legitimate means, that armor is actually a type of noble phantasm that continues to confer its protection even after removing it. So even though she's taken it off, she's still got all the defenses of a mobile fortress. In fact, I'd say that armor is tougher now than it was even in its heyday. I see. Do you know this woman, then? Oh, yes, very well. The first Britomart was quite the colorful character, too. Once she even tried to punch King Arthur out over a misunderstanding. Seriously. Seriously, I'll never forget the sight. I wonder if her daughter inherited the same colorful character. Probably. I mean, we've already seen one mistake. Also, that is totally not a spear she's got there. That is a freaking Buster Sword. I see, so this is a race through an extreme obstacle course. What's more, it seems anything goes. You're allowed even encouraged to attack your opponents in the race. I see, so this is the athletic zone. A worthy challenge if I've ever seen one. Adversity, here I come. That's the spirit. I know that voice. Astray! Your courage in the face of adversity is an inspiration to us all. I, Astray, goddess of justice, shall lend you my power, daughter of my beloved son, Artegal. Grandma? Or at least you remind me of her, so you're like my mock grandma. My grandmock. Good gracious, what family tree does Chaldea have? Also, I feel like Luvia will not be happy to hear she technically has a granddaughter. Astray. I see, now I understand. In addition to being the goddess of justice, you're also known for being the foster mother of the original Britamart's partner, Artegal. Which means you're essentially this Britamart's grandmother. Grandmock. Great. For you, she could be considered a mock grandmother, or a grandmock. It's alright, Britamart. You may call me grandmother. Yes, grandmock. You're just like your mother. Once you get an idea in that head of yours, nothing can change it. Your honest nature is absolutely darling, but it will be of little help in the trials ahead. And that is why I brought you two reliable companions to aid in your quest. Reveal yourselves. Hey, Waver and Gray. You are, of course, kidding. An obstacle course. I might be a pseudo-servant now, but I'm still not an star athlete. Sir, it may just be my imagination, but, Balbon Sith has been staring at me for a while now. Do you need something? Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't trying to hide my staring. I was watching you. Openly. But seriously, what's with your face? You're so... you know, but you don't use any makeup. You should stop by my room sometime. I'm sure I can find some cosmetics that'll look good on you. Oh, thank you? Balbon Gray friendship. Unexpected. May I remind you that I found Gray first? I think you keep your hands off of her. Seriously, tall, blonde, muscular. We have Barghest at home. Get lost. Anyway, kid, if you want to start looking your best, come find me. Though I think we all know what'll happen. Okay. There really does seem to be something about my apprentice which cannot help but draw undesirable attention. True. Gray would like to not be resembling Artoria, though I don't know how she would feel about resembling Morgan, considering the reason she is the way she is because of Morgan. So, you know, probably some complicated feelings there. Oh, is something wrong, Lord Simayi? Just call me Rhines, and no, I'm fine. Someone's probably just talking about me behind my back. Does she know that Morgan is responsible for her appearance? I think so. Now, where were we? Gray, Lord Elmaloy II. Mash and Soul. And of course, myself and Britomart II. We are all going to challenge that obstacle course together. Are you ready? I got it, sure. Oh, does this version out? I guess it kind of depends on when from the case files timeline, you know, we pull Gray from. It really does depend. I don't know. I'd have to look to see if she has any interaction lines with, see if she has any interaction lines with Morgan, or if Morgan has any lines with regards to her. Thank you, Grandmock, and thank all of you, too. I vow to tackle High Queen Morgan's athletic zone obstacle course with everything I've got.
And when I'm done, I swear I'll have earned a position as her expedition Tamlin. What time did Gray get summoned into Chaldea again? Gray got summoned into Chaldea during the Epic of Remnant era. No, I think that, the Lost Belt era, actually. I'm gonna actually look. I mean, I've got the Fate Grand Order fandom open up right now. It was the Lost Belt era? Okay. Because I remember, Memnosine, or whatever, looked like Da Vinci. And that's right, if I have to do this, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, we got another muscle bullet. Another quest, Athletic Zone, difficult course. You must fulfill certain conditions within a set number of turns or you will be defeated. Yes, start the quest. Conditions to win. You'll win if you defeat 3 automatic attacking obstacles. You'll be defeated if you do not defeat 3 of them within 5 turns. And MASH must be in the front lines here. Okay. Give MASH a sumo. I think we can do it with this squad. I'd prefer to use my version of Waver, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm actually gonna go to Type Moon Wiki. Maybe get a better idea of when she finds that out there. Oh, hello. So we have to suppress the violent demonic boar and the okay, that's interesting. So Britomart is a quick-based 5-star Lancer. Her NP ignores invincible for 1 turn, applies special attack riding skill to yourself, and is an AoE attack that does more damage to rider class enemies. Her first skill is Fortress Angela, C+. 2-time invincibility for 3 turns, increase NP gain for 3 turns, and crit resistance for 3 turns for self. I'll go ahead and use that. Second skill is Virtue of Chastity, A. Gain crit stars and crit stars each turn for 3 turns, debuff immune, and increase crit strength for self. Okay. And her final skill is Tamlin, Fairy Country C. Increase quick and buster effectiveness for 3 turns, as well as an NP gauge charge. So that puts her at 67. We'll do a little bit of button pressings around the time when the anime ends. So that would probably be before then. So we're gonna do a little focus fire on the big boar. Gray. Oh, let's see. That was a pretty cool NP. Not enough charge, though. Sadly, that's not the right time for that. Have MASH draw their target. And then... beep bop boop. We could have done a MASH Brave, but Britomart does need to gain some NP. A BAQ from Britomart is not bad either. Not bad at all. BAQ. Good, good, good. I was a little worried there.
A little bit worried, but we've got it. We have NP ready to go for Britomart. Alright. And then... It's not going to be as hard-hitting of an NP because it's lacking some of the buffs, but it will be fine. I'm just looking through the entry for Gray. Excuse me. Very nicely done, Britomart. Very nicely done. We still have to beat one more auto. Ooh. Alright. This is not going to be as hard-hitting as I would like to see, but it's still going to hit pretty hard. How hard? 47,000 point Buster crit from Mash. Very nice. And that should be a game set match. Yeah. Okay. And it now looks like, well, we do have some of the ultra high difficulty quests. It is otherwise just a bunch of farming quests to do. So I think that's going to be where I call tonight's stream, because I don't really like farming on stream. Farming is kind of a monotonous task to do, and it's kind of really not the kind of thing I like doing. But I'm looking it up, and I don't see anything. I don't actually think Gray knows that Morgan is responsible for her current appearance. So, I guess I was wrong about that. Anyways, this is it for me. So I've been Soul Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you also see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same game. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.